7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Squad Island TV. I would sit here and say it's Monday, but it's not. It's Wednesday. I'm sorry, guys, for the 2-day delay on my video. Sorry. But this story time is going to be the story time how I got my substitute teacher fired and my mom almost fought her. Alright, so let's get into this video. Okay. So, we're going to call my teacher that I get, you know, in the mail you get a letter saying who's your teacher. We're going to call her Miss Jamie, okay? So, Miss Jamie, you know, in the middle of the year, you know, she told us in advance that she was getting surgery. So, you know, we're always like, oh, we're sad about it because, you know, she's a really cool teacher and she's one of our favorite teachers, you know? So, she said she's going to get surgery. She's going to be out for like a couple of months. So she doesn't know who our sub's gonna be. She don't know if we're gonna get one from the outside or it's gonna be we're gonna split up. She doesn't know. Okay, so the next day she didn't come in. You know, the principal came in, told us that for right now the science teacher will be our sub until they get one. Okay, maybe a week or so passes and then we finally get a sub. We're gonna call this substitute teacher Miss Kibbles. We'll call her Miss Kibbles. There's a reason why. We'll get into that. Don't worry. So Miss Kibbles, you know, she comes in and she's like, you know, good morning class. My name is Miss Kibbles. I'll be your substitute teacher until Miss Jamie comes back. You know, we all like hello. We all go around introduce ourselves, you know, whatever. Alright, so you know, we had her for about a week now. We're getting into the second week. Mind you, she was really nice at first. She was super nice. You know, no problems, no nothing, you know. You know, you have some subs who are cool and some who aren't the best. She was the one of the cool ones so far. I said so far. Okay, so about into the second week, half of the second week, somewhere in the middle somewhere, you know, we're having a class and we're having reading class, and you know, there was a reading lesson and you know, I didn't know a question. I didn't understand a question. So, you know, I get stuck. Now, normally when I don't understand a question, I don't automatically go to the teacher. I usually, like, try to figure it out myself. If I can't figure it out, I'll ask one of my friends, but they didn't understand it either. So, I go and I ask Miss Kibbles. So, I go to Miss Kibbles, and I'm like, excuse me, Miss Kibbles, you know, I'm stuck on this question. Do you mind helping me? Let me tell y'all what Miss Kibbles said to me. First of all, she looks me up and down. She's like, I'm sitting here like, is that a yes? I know. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. I'm really confused. Then she goes, go back to your table and do it yourself. You do it yourself. You do it yourself. That hurt my throat this whole entire video. So I'm like, okay. So I go back to my desk. I didn't sass her back. I didn't. I respectfully went back to my desk, sat down. I told my friends, I'm like, yeah, I asked her for help and she gave me attitude. I don't understand. And my friends was like, yeah, we asked her a question about the lesson too and she gave us the same reaction. I'm like, what's her problem? So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, mind you, school lets out at 3:09. So at 3:09, once I get dismissed, I usually go straight to my mom because she's waiting for me at one of the openings of the schoolyard. There's two openings. There's one by the basketball court and there's one by the lunchroom. She's usually always in a car sitting there waiting for me. So, okay. So at the end of the day, we're all just, you know, packing up, getting our stuff together. And I'm standing there pacing back and forth, make sure I got everything because I always forget something. Like, you guys, every time I go home, I'll forget something. I'll be super mad because I can't do my homework. So I'm making sure I got everything and make sure I'm not forgetting any pencils, books, any papers that she done gave out that we needed to do with the homework, anything. Okay, so you know, we're packing up and everybody's basically packed up except for myself and two other people. right? And, you know, they're all just standing there waiting for us. Mind you, it's not 3:09 yet. It's like 2:50, 2:52. Around there. So, you know, I'm like, okay, I got this, I got this, I got that. Don't forget this, don't forget that. You know, make sure I got everything. Cool. And, you know, Miss Kibbles is sitting there like, you guys need to hurry up. You guys gotta hurry up. You gotta go. It's about to be 3:09. Mind you, it's not even 2:55 yet. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I got like, at least a good 10, 11 minutes. Why are you rushing me? The schoolyard's right there. We don't gotta walk a whole entire mile to get to the schoolyard. You gotta go down the steps, through the door, and it's right there. So I'm like, okay, I'm coming. So I you know, I grabbed my pencil box, threw it in my bag, zipped my bag up, got in line. Now, the way the line is set up is like, okay, you have a line leader. Every day we'll pick a line leader. If you're good, you'll be the line leader for the day. So it's a line leader, and then the line will start from smallest to the tallest. The shortest to the tallest, I'm sorry. And I was somewhere in the middle, because I wasn't the tallest and I wasn't the shortest, but I was like in the middle somewhere. More so near the front. So I'm just standing there, you know, and she comes up to me. She's like, and Tatiana, next time we shouldn't be sitting here waiting for you, so tomorrow don't let it happen. I'm like, first of all, she's up in my face like this, guys. Like, I'm like this, and she's up in my face. Why are you so close to my face? Like, what are you doing? Mind you, this is why I call her Miss Kibbles. Why she's all up in my face? Her breath. Her breath. Oh my god. Her breath. I was gonna cry if she was talking any longer than what she was. Her breath smelled like cat food, you guys. Like straight up fish and everything else. Why do your breath smell like that, lady? Why does it smell like that? It shouldn't smell like that. I kind of stepped back a little bit and whatever, so she was back to the front of the line. I turned to my friend. I'm gonna call my friend Tanisha. And I'm like, what's up with her? Like, first she was a cool teacher. She was a cool, nice substitute teacher. Now she's acting like she owned the joint. What? So my friend Tanisha's like just laughing. I'm like, and her breath stinks. Like, did you smell her breath? So yeah, I would start talking trash. I don't care. I started talking trash. I'm like, yeah, and her breath stinks. Like, she's bad enough you can barely see my eyebrows now, and she even singes them off. My friend Tanisha, you know, she's laughing at me, you know, and whatever like that. So Mrs. Kibbles must have, like, I don't know if she heard what I was saying or she just didn't like us laughing and doing and like joking around the line. So then she gets so mad, right? Miss Kibbles gets really mad. So she lets everybody, she dismisses everybody from the classroom but me and Tanisha. Why us? Don't know. Why? Because we were laughing and I was talking about you. So she pulls us to the side and she's up in both of our faces this time. It's not just me. It's myself and Tanisha, and she's on her face. You guys, you two girls were playing in line, and this is the third, and like she was just going off on us, and we're just like, can we go? Like, can we go home? So she was like, and tomorrow you guys are gonna get lunch attention. For what? Why? What? So, you know, Tanisha, she's sassy. She's a sassy girl, and she's a sassy girl. I was too. I wasn't like a problem child, but you know, I did have sass. Like, I always be like, well, I'll get my mom up here and get like on y'all. Like, I don't care. So, you know, Tanisha like rolls her eyes or whatever, and I'm just sitting here like this with this little attitude. Like, what happened next, guys? No teacher should ever do this. I don't care. I don't care. So we're trying to proceed to leave out the classroom. She grips me up by my shirt. Mind you, we had uniforms. So grips me up by my collar. She takes me and she swings me. Pause. Let me set this up real quick. The way our classroom door was set up was like, it was a wooden door. Inside the middle of the wooden door was like a rectangle, glass window. Continue. She grips me up by my collar, and then she swings me out of the classroom. Mind you, I hit my head on the glass. And like, you know, it hurt. It did hurt. It hurt. and I feel my head, you know, and I'm looking, and I'm like, I see blood on my hands. So the glass is in my head also, and my head is bleeding. You expect me to go home and explain it to my mom? Hi, yeah, I'm gonna tell her what you did to me. I'm not gonna say like, oh, I got to a fight. Bull crap. I'm going outside, I'm crying. I was like, what's wrong, Tati? And I'm like, I told them the story as I'm walking to the car to my mom. They was like, ooh, I'm gonna go with you. So y'all know how little kids are. When you're in elementary school, they pipe everything up. So they go to the car with me. I'm like, mom. They're like, yeah, Tati's mom, this that happened. And my mom was like, what happened? So she got real mad. And I'm telling her the story. She's like, and she asked me, why am I so late? Like, mind you, I didn't come out the building until like 3:15, almost 3:20. So she gets mad. So she parks the car, gets my little sister out the car, and we walk around the corner to the front entrance. And we go in the main office. My mom was like yelling and she's screaming, why is my child coming to me? Why is she bleeding? Why is it glass in her head? What the F is going on? And this and third. My principal wasn't there. We're gonna call my principal Mr. Brown. He wasn't there. He wasn't there at the time. He had left early. So the security guards was there, and the woman at the main desk, she's not really important, just whatever. So the lady from the front desk, she calls up to the classroom, and she's like, calling, I'm just gonna say 211. That wasn't my actual classroom number, but I'm gonna make it up. She calls 211, no answer. Again, no answer. She sends the security guard up into the classroom. Guess what? You wanna know what happened? The heifer left. Because she knew. She knew. Okay. Mom was like, okay, she wanna leave? Okay. I'll be back. So the next day, best believe my mom was back. She was back. My mom came up there and she was still heated. And usually I would like, my mom would drop me off at the schoolyard. She'll wait until I go in the building, but she'll be in the car and I'll be out there playing in the schoolyard with my friends until the bell comes and we all line up in our lines where our classroom teacher will be standing at, whatever. So my mom comes in the school still heated, but she's not yelling this time. She's a little calmer because, you know, my principal was there, so he's more understanding, and he always see my mom's faces because every time I get into something in school, he see my mom's face like he already know what time it is. So that's so sad. So Mr. Brown was like, oh gosh, why are you here now? So my mom's yelling. She starts yelling this time. Then she's like, explain to him what happened. I tell him the whole entire story. Mind you, my mom did take pictures of my head and like for proof. Like, why not your quote? She did take pictures for proof and whatever like that while I was still in school. Not when I got home, but when I was in school in the main office. So she took pictures of my head, whatever like that. Showed him I was bleeding, and like you could see like the cut in my head. So he's getting mad. He's like, I can't believe this happened. When did this happen? What time? I told him all that, the time frame, everything. I told him everything. We go upstairs to my classroom. The principal, the security guard, my mom, and me. We go upstairs to the classroom. The principal knocks on the door, and well, look who's walking through the freaking stairwell. Tanisha and her mother. And the principal's like, I don't know what to call Tanisha's mom. I'm just going to say Tanisha's mom. He texted her why she was here, and she said basically the same thing, except for Tanisha didn't get her head hit on a glass window. I did. She didn't. She hit her head on the wall. And he's just like, now you know I'm not making the story now. If I came to school and then she came to school with her mom, I'm not making this up. I would not lie about something like that. Like, come on now, open the door. She didn't come out all the way. She came out halfway. She's like, yes. He's like, Mr. Brown's like, we need to speak to you. We were like, the parents are upset. What's going on? She came to school. She came to the security guard and everything bloody yesterday. What happened? What's going on? She's like, and then what blew me was that what's her name? Oh, what I say? Okay, Mrs. Kibble's going to say, I don't got time for this. I got your class. I have a class in here. I don't got time for what this. This is foolishness. What? Did she say foolishness? Did she say foolishness? You're the problem. You're the reason why we all here right now. And this is foolishness. So she goes storming back into the classroom, slams the door, whatever like that. We're sitting in the conference room, and the principal was like, on behalf of her, I'm terribly sorry. I understand the frustration. You know, I will handle the situation. My mom's like, you better handle it. She's mom's like, yeah, you better handle this too. But this is ridiculous. Like, I did not send my child to school to get hurt by a substitute teacher. She's not even their original teacher. She's a sub. And y'all, why y'all let this lady in here? And he was like, I'm sorry, you know. If you want, you guys can go home for the day and come back tomorrow. Oh yeah, she was gone. I came back in. I was expecting to see her because I thought he was going to be like, oh, we're just going to talk to her, you know, she's going to apologize and said third maybe. Oh, the girl, bye-bye. She was gone, and I was happy. I wasn't happy because I got her fired, but I'm happy because she should not be a teacher. Like, why are you putting your hands on other people's kids? Like, these are not your kids. What are you doing? You're a teacher. You teach. And the thing about it, she didn't want to teach anyway. She did not want to teach. She gave me attitude when I asked her about the freaking question on the paper. What is... lady, what is wrong with you? So, that is my story, you guys. Guys, thank you so much. And give this video a thumbs up. A big, fat thumbs up if you like this story. Thumbs it up if you want more story times. And basically, thumbs it up if you made it to the end. I talk a lot. I know. And I talk fast. I'm sorry. I'm trying to work on it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Subscribe. Come on. Subscribe to our channel. Follow all my social medias that will be right here. And throughout the video, I will be adding them on there. Don't forget to follow all of them here. And guys, oh my gosh, don't forget to turn on post notification. Be a part of the notification gang, y'all. So you guys will be notified when we upload videos every time. And I will see you guys next Monday for sure. Bye.